What's up with it, y'all? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment here again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button and sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications too, so that you're able to get all of my content. Now, Keith Thurman, fresh off of a uh, what was seen as a dominating performance, at least for the majority of the fight, as he defeated Mario's Barrios just this past weekend, and was not shy about letting the world know that he's ready for Earl to choose Spence. Now, I wanted to talk about this because there are many people that feel in their eyes, and I don't know if it's raw emotion. I don't know if it's because they are uh, Keith Thurman. They happen to be Keith Thurman fanatics, but they feel like Keith Thurman actually has a shot at defeating Earl the true Spence. Do I personally feel that no, he's not ready. And it has nothing let me make something clear, okay? I don't dislike Keith Thurman like, personally or nothing like that. I just feel that for one, he has to do more of, I guess you could say, action rather than speaking per se. Uh, and for two, uh, another reason why I feel like Keith Thurman would not defeat Earl the True Spence, or he's ready for him, is because he's been out the game for 2+ years. You know, what's up with it, JMJ? I see you in the building. So I don't quite see that happening. Now, if he gets a couple of, tune-up fights, like may I say like maybe one to two more, because I think the thing that was lacking with him was his conditioning, you know, because he got, kind of gassed, towards the end, but in the duration, from the beginning of the fight, I think it might have been adrenaline because he was ready to, get back in there. He had trained for quite some time and everything, but still, we're talking about 2+ years and being away from the sport that long. You know, let's just call it what it is, especially with a sport like boxing. Time catches up to you. Now, had this been, I would say, 10+ years ago, I would probably look at it much different because at one time, it was, in that division, when we talk about the welterweight division, um, Spence, Crawford, and Thurman were on the rise, and many people wanted those guys to fight, as well as when Manny Pacquiao was in there and everything, because Manny Pacquiao was going to various divisions. Me myself personally, like I said, I don't feel that Keith Thurman is quite ready at this point in time. I think what he needs to do is get his conditioning right, and more so just be just be grateful for the opportunity for you stepping back into the ring. In addition to that, you don't want to get ahead of yourself because some people feel like your legacy is on the line. If you're sitting there and you're talking and you're saying I'm ready for this, I'm ready for that, and everything like that, well, people are hearing what you're saying. You know. Now look, did did Earl Spence, does he have that mentality to jump right back into the ocean with the shark? Yeah, he does. But Earl Spence wasn't gone as long as Keith Thurman was. He had an accident and he was out for several months, and he hit the ground running again. It's a difference between that and 2+ years. A lot can happen in 2+ years, and that's not to say because he did gain some weight or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you get out of rhythm. JMJ, when you play sports, or whether it's boxing, baseball, basketball, even running track or something like that, and you get away from the sport, well, guess what? You got all of these lions, all of these young and up and coming individuals. The game is still competitive, and they're ready to take your name and they're ready to take you out. And on top of that, these guys probably hadn't even reached their peak yet. Meanwhile, you're aging and you're possibly going beyond your peak. So that's what I look at it from that standpoint. But JMJ, man, what's up with it, man? I see you,
What,
brother.
what's going on, man? I'm gonna tell you this, man. it was just, it was like, it was actually, it was bullying. Man, it was like bullying. He just got back from a fight from Tank. I know you already know that for all the people in the chat, but he just came back from a for Barrios. He came back from for fighting Tank, you know, and it was over there. It kind of surprised me that Barrios went on to the next class, man. But you know, but it just kind of surprised me what he did, man. Just kind of surprised me. He went up there to what's it called? I thought he was gonna be, you know, you know, still go for a title. I think it was the lightweight class or something like that. But you know what, man? It's it is what it is. It had Thurman there. He what's it called? He beat Barrios by unanimous decision. Got his eyes blackened up. Um, just hope he be all right though. But I'm gonna tell you this though. Is he ready for Spence? Probably. He ain't ready for him in actuality. Like you said, it's cardiovascular and maybe the conditioning for taking punches like that. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
know. And then I heard from my YouTubers, the LDBC, um, his eye. Talk about Errol Spence's eye. When he was sparring, he's got a broken detached retina or something like that. So we'll see how this goes, man. You know, but I'm gonna tell you this, man. He ain't even ready for Terrence Crawford either. He ain't ready for Terrence Crawford either. Terrence Crawford may be one of the best all around offensive uh all around offensive. He could go southpaw, he could go back to his normal stance too, you know. And he ain't Spitz, you know. Just hopefully he'll be all right. He'll be all right enough to if he keep Thurman talking about don't duck me, son, on all that mess with Danny Garcia. Will you duck Errol Spence? about a few years ago when you had all them titles, you know. Everybody in the LDBC said, "Where you gonna fight? Where you gonna fight?" Yeah, and I seen about I seen a few people made videos about a few years ago where where Errol Spence wanted to fight the dude, man, wanted to fight Keith Thurman at that time, you know,
Mm.
and they couldn't make the fight for him. I don't know what's going on with the boxer commissioners, the promoters, and all that, man. I don't know, Al Heyman or somebody. They could have made that fight too. So, that was for undisputed about a few years ago. But
Mhm.
he just BS and doing all these flutes and all this other mess. And going, I think he had a wife or something like that. And Keith Thurman had a wife or something in the overseas somewhere. I don't know. And came back here playing flutes and all that though. But
Yeah,
he
it was in Thailand. It was in Thailand.
yeah, you know, and, and we ain't seen him since. But we ain't fought Pacquiao. I heard about this too. He's up there at the casino, I guess about drunk or something. I don't know if he was drunk or whatever, you know.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is, man. Keith Thurman. Then he had that. And then after that, I guess the next day he fought Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That's
right.
a dangerous fight. That was a dangerous fight right there. Even though you was in the condition you was in. So Manny Pacquiao beat him, and doggone he didn't fight for a couple of years, didn't he? Until he got the Ugas, he could have fought Errol Spence, but the eye was messing him up with sparring, and people I think I guess the people in the boxing business, and you talking about the LDBC now, the boxing community. They said, he said, you got to prove your eye was what's it called. They gave her the paperwork and everything. So they probably said, I still don't believe you and all that mess, man. That mess is BS, man. They showed him what's it called, his eye, but he had a patch in his eye, had a patch in his eye, and it's like a pirate or something like that. But they still didn't believe him, man. They probably
Well,
still don't believe him now. They still didn't
I
believe him now, but he showed the proof though, man. I
yeah,
could, I
nah, nah.
could. What's up?
I don't think. Yeah, what I was gonna say, MJ, is I don't think he's lying about
Yeah, that's
anything
what
like
I'm
that.
saying.
Because I think the person they got that all that started was Bernard Hopkins, because
Yeah,
Bernard Hopkins they came out on record and he was saying I'm a little bit suspicious of that, and then guess what? They took that narrative and they tried to take it and run with it.
yeah,
And I was so disappointed, man, in Bernard Hopkins when he did that. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because people are gonna try to say what they say and try to disrespect and try to use everything that they can to their advantage, so to speak. And Earl Spencer's a hard worker. He worked
mhm,
he worked like crazy to try to
yeah,
come back and get to where he was, because some people were doubting him when they were saying that he probably wouldn't even be the same after that car accident.
yeah. And that sparring too. He had a sparring session where he broke his retina, whatever his eye, and all that mess, man. I said, man, I think he came. I don't think he. I'll say this: he came too early, but he tried to get his practices so he could fight Manny Pacquiao, man. So he could fight Manny Pacquiao, but he got replaced. He got his eye. Some people say that's a career ender. It could be a
Oh
career
yeah,
end.
oh
They
yeah,
would say
yeah,
career ending.
yeah.
And he tried to go in, but They gave Ugas, your Dennis Ugas,
Uh,
the joy. You did this Ugas with the what's it called, man, against Manny Pacquiao, and he beat Manny
right,
Pacquiao. So
man. And he messed up Manny Pacquiao bad, and Manny Pacquiao was debating on whether he should quit or not. And I'm like, man, call it quit, man. You're done. You're
hmm
done.
yeah, but Manny Pacquiao will try to make excuses off that. I forgot what he said on the excuses part. I've been trying to watch it, though. I've been trying to watch some about LDBC brothers, or you know, um, uh, underrated doctors or others, man. You know, try to look at they better try to watch their videos or the LDBC, man. You know, somebody something happened. Some excuse he was saying. I forgot what it was, but he lost to what's it called, August. And then I think he retired. Pacquiao retired after that, you know. So we'll see how this Errol Spence is. He ready for Errol Spence? You could have been Errol. You could have been ready for Errol Spence when you won the undisputed title. He was the what's it called when he was a welterweight champion. I think it was IBF or something like that. But when he had on title titles, he was ducking Errol Spence then. I guess he ready now if he had that car accident in his eye. So I don't know if he ready for it. That's like taking advantage of someone's injury. You know what I'm saying? Taking somebody's injury, take advantage of somebody else's injury. So
Yeah, that taking advantage of the handicap and all that.
yeah. hmm But other than that, man, I'm gonna tell you
So
what, man.
you think that Thurman is not ready for pretty much is not ready for Spence.
Yeah, he should not be ready. Cause you fought a Mario Barrios who just came back for 147, and think that's supposed to boost your. You think it's supposed to boost your stuff up,
Right,
boost your rankings up? Nope, nope, nope. We ain't ready. When it comes to the top league, the top tiers of the welterweights is Spence and Crawford right now. The
right.
Spence and
Who you think is better out of Spence and Crawford?
hmm.
If you had to, because I know you were talking about the versatility in Crawford.
Yeah, cause he know how to do southpaw and Jordan. You know I do
Right,
southpaw. Then he go to the regular stance. I think what's it called is I think Errol Spence is southpaw. Oh
yeah, he's
no,
southpaw.
yeah. And I looked at it.
Yeah,
I
he's
said,
southpaw.
yeah. I think Errol Spence, man, you get his condition and all that stuff together. I think he can beat Keith Thurman. Should have did that a few years ago. Should have did that a few
Right.
years ago when you had your titles. He had his IB, I think it was the IBF or something. I might be wrong. Let me know in the comment section. But I'm gonna tell you this though.
I
Errol
think that
Spence
had to
was
do that had to do more with under. I mean, JMJ. That had more to do with Bob Arum.
yeah,
Bob
yeah.
Arum, yeah, Bob Arum wouldn't cut him loose. But my bad. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, you good, you good. Yeah, Bob Arrow, man. Oh, Robert Arrow,
Yeah, man. Oh, Snake. Oh, man, fake. Man, I can't say he worse than Don King, man. I
Yep.
know he ain't. I know they ain't in the same title or whatever. But man, man, them guys are snakes, man.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, both of them. You know.
I never trusted Don King. Man, listen, you remember back in the day, JMJ, when we still had the cable box and stuff like that, and you had to, you know, you had to actually, you could actually bootleg the fight and stuff like that. After a while, yeah,
Yeah,
people started bootlegging the Tyson fight because Don King and King Vision was trying to f people out of their money.
Yeah.
No, yeah, people would, man. You know how it was, JMJ. Look, man. Everybody would have. They would have barbecue on the grill. They would have, popcorn out, chips out, stuff like that. For the fight
Yeah.
party and stuff.
Yeah.
Man, you spend all that time, all that energy getting ready for a good fight. Man, as soon as you turn around and you making your plate,
Uh-huh.
15 seconds, man, Tyson done finished the fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Like
what I'm
Tyson.
saying? Like, man,
Yeah.
we like, man, what, what is this? And then Don King up in there, fast talking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it was, and the next thing you know, everything gone. We like, man, this fool, man, he trying to hustle people.
Yeah. Tyson, man. Tyson was
What you
something
think
else,
about?
man.
What you think about that, man?
Yeah, man. Tyson was something else, man. Tyson was something else. You know. He was like a very violent fighter from Catskill, New York. You know. But you know, by the time like you said, by the time you fix, and you had to fix a hot dog. You had to fix a hot dog by the time you watch the Tyson fight. Fix your hot dog from a barbecue, and you say, I got to look at this. But other than that, you know, I remember the cable with the bootleg, with the with no, not the bootleg, but the typewriter joints. Remember the cable boxes with the typewriter that look like doggone typewriters. Then you turn it, you switch it up and have the other channels. Then you turn it up again. You had other channels. I remember them cable. I remember them cable things, man. I said, what? What? But other than that, man, hopefully, you know, PBC can get itself together. Um, well, Terrence Crawford, free agent right now, so we'll see how this goes. See if we go try to go with Errol Spence, but you ain't did that to Manny Pacquiao. So what you gonna do with Errol Spence? What you gonna do with Errol Spence? You can do that with Pacquiao, but we'll see how that goes, man. See how that goes. So other than that, Polo, we'll let you go, man. It was good talking to you again. Y'all go subscribe to Cool G Rapping Polo with the Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment, man. All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Polo? Polo. Well, yeah, man. You know. Anything you want. But other than that, man. You right? You over there, Polo?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah. So let me let you go, man. Keith Thurman.
Oh, you got to
Henry.
bounce.
Yeah, I'm about to bounce, man. But
All
other
right,
than that, man, yeah, yeah, Polo, man. I hear the kids, man. I know you know. But other
my
than that,
kids,
Polo,
nah.
oh,
Nah,
oh,
nah, 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 nah. Man, I'm still here. I was just gonna cook, but if you bouncing, hey, that's cool. I'm up in here giving my
oh,
thoughts and opinion because the thing about it is that a lot of people are wanting Keith Thurman to actually win against Earl Spence.
yeah, they want to. The Brian Kiddies of the world. Oh no, I ain't heard from Teddy Atlas in a minute. The Brian Kiddies or the Jim Grays. Jim Gray, he don't need to talk. He need to talk NBA.
Yeah, man. But see, this is the thing, man. Keith Thurman, he just needs to remain humble. Look, and I know you got to go, JMJ, but I'm gonna say this real quick, man. You look, you just stepping back into the ring,
Yeah.
okay? Look, I know confidence is a great thing to have. A little bit of cockiness, that's great and stuff like that. But man, come on, you 2 years removed from the sport. You know what I'm saying? Come on, give it time to get yourself back together, and then you
Uh-huh.
can start talking about trying to get the bigger fish and stuff like that. But you
Yeah.
need you need to be you need to be humble, man. Just man, that's what separates other. And I know you probably don't like him, but that's what separates a guy like Canelo from the rest of the pack. You know what I'm saying? Like my guy is Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding with him. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
see, you see Canelo out there. Oh yeah, I want this guy, or talking trash and none of that. Nah, he's a humble savage. He's quiet and gets his business taken care of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean, look, Caleb Plant was talking all that shit, JMJ, and guess what happened? He was disrespected him at the press conference. Said this, say I'm a beat your ass, and all this other stuff. And what happened? Got his ass laid out, and you haven't heard from Caleb Plant since.
mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. 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 So, other than that, Polo man, it's good to hear from you again. Y'all go
Yeah,
subscribe
no
to
doubt.
this Polo Sports Talk. What at ENT, right? It's Polo Sports Talk at ENT, right? Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the name. It ain't changed, man.
Yeah. 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 But
Yeah.
other than that, man, good to hear from you again. Well, we'll just you did a little bit of basketball. I'd be shoot, I need to get back on there on the basketball joint, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had some today. I was actually we were talking about Brooke James Harden earlier. And matter of fact, your Carolina the Charlotte Hornets they
Mm-hmm.
got an All Star in there, Lamelo Ball.
Right.
He didn't replace KD in the All Star game. So y'all got an All Star in the All Star game this year.
Ain't no Charlotte Hornets fan. My brother is. I'm a Chicago
Uh,
Bulls fan. They suck.
yeah. No, but I'm just saying you out in that area. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a Bulls fan, but I know you out in that area. So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Charlotte
Yeah.
Hornets. Bro. Hey,
Um, I'm glad they did replace Draymond Green too. I'm glad they replaced Draymond Green too. So.
yeah, with Murray from the Spurs.
Hmm. Oh, Murray from the Spurs.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Dejounte Murray.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and he's leading They felt like he got snubbed, and so did Lamelo Ball because Dejounte Murray is leading the league in steals.
Okay. Put the defensive side. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, but they don't like to pay attention to that no more.
Right.
But yeah,
Right.
I'll let you go ahead and go, JMJ, man. I know you sound like you got to get up out of here, man. So, man,
Yeah.
JMJ, I thank you for pulling up, man. Thank you for gracing the panel with your
Hmm.
expertise on the boxing knowledge, man. Hey everybody, man. I thank y'all for listening, man. This is Polo Sports Talking Entertainment, man. I'm gonna get at y'all later.
Later.